Hello, my friends. Let's review another hand. Alright, so this is a hand from last night's My Big Loser. I had a suited ace from the low jack that I raised with. Got called from the big blind. I'm sorry, got called from the button and for the big blind. I continuation bet into a flop with my flush draw. Got called by the button. Blasted again on the turn. And again on the river. I got called down the whole way. What I really wanted to know was, is this a good spot for me to be bluffing at the river out of position here? Or am I just, lighting money on fire? But that's why we have a solver. Let's take a look and see what it has to say. Alright, so range number one out of position is going to be me. I am raised first in from the low jack, doing that with 100% of my ace eights, ace eight suiteds. In position player was responding to my raise first in and had just called it from the button. I will not be doing that with king 7 suited, so we do need to add it to villain's range. We'll do it at a pretty low frequency. We'll assume he's just like going slightly out of line. And we should do some hands surrounding it too to make to sort of round it out. I'd probably do with queen 8 also. I think that's good. We'll just make it a slight deviation. And let's put that board in. We have a queen of spades, 6 of hearts, king of hearts. Let's build that tree. Let's take us back to the flop. Alright, so starting pot was 235. Effective stack was 3028. Rake 5%. Cap is $2. So we actually, we have this third player in the hand. Lucky for us, they folded on the flop, so we can kind of ignore them. It's not really going to give me the perfect solution, for the what my flop betting range should be. But it's about the best I can do. I really wish I had a multiplayer solver, but those are kind of expensive. So we'll just make do with what we got. This will be good enough for now. We're going to stick to simple two-third bet sizes. We are going to donk because we were the pre-flop aggressor. We'll add the all-in, and let's build the tree up. Alright, and let's run the solver. Alright, let's see what we got. Looks like we're going to be betting with about half of our range here. Let's see, we would be doing that with about half of our backdoor flush draws with a bunch of our gut shots, a bunch of our flush draws, a bunch of our ace highs, some of our weak pairs, almost half of them. Middle pairs, we're going to be checking that ace to protect your checking range. Top pair is going to want to bet a bit. Over pairs, we're doing a lot of betting here. Looks like it's a good mixed strategy. We'll have some sets and two pairs. All right, with our specific hand, ace eight suited, that was it's gonna be betting more than half the time. That makes sense. We've got a flush draw here. It's going to be betting most of the ace high flush draws, and it's going to be betting. I guess the bigger ace highs, with the ones with the gut shots. It's going to be betting. Ace queen's probably going to slow play. Looks like, unless it's got the flush draw also. Be betting with the sets. And bluffing a bit with these smaller pairs. Okay, cool. Let's see what his opponent's supposed to do. Yeah, king 7 of course, calling every time. It's going to be wanting to raise with its sets. Does not have very many because we would have expected kings and queens to have raised. It's actually going to be folding out a lot of its hands. It's going to be folding out its weak pairs. It's half of its ace highs, half its no bait hands. Yeah, and only really raising with its sets, and just a scattering of draws mixed in there. Alright, so he did call to see a flop or a turn of 5 of spades. Two flush draws out there. I'm supposed to be betting 70% of the time. Just keep blasting. Ace-8 hearts, blasting almost every time. Um, yeah, all these ace hearts are going to be blasting. Yeah, almost all of our flush draws. Some of our no flush draws too. Yeah, the things they're going to be checking are these like middle pairs. And these hands we'd blasted with on the flop that didn't quite make it. Looks like we're giving up on these. And ace-5 is going to slow down too. Alright, let's... opponent, king-7, they're just calling. At this point, they're only really raising with, the 6s here for that set. We're not expecting them to have 5s at that point. Alright, cool. So they had called, and we got so I think it's a 10 of diamonds, yep. 10 of diamonds, and yeah, ace-8 of hearts, supposed to be checking, 100%. Yeah, so I think I was burning money. Hands I am betting with, it's going to be these two pairs, sets. I guess Jack-9 is a bluff. We'll be betting again with some of these little pairs that I'd bet before. Just keep blasting at it. Alright. Cool, yeah, okay. So yeah, I shouldn't have been betting there. If I do that bet, king-7, yeah, they are supposed to fold. But I'm not supposed to have my hand there either, so it looks like we're both making a mistake. Alright, cool. It's good to know. I will try to slow down a bit next time I'm in that spot. But let's check out the rest of the range on this flop. Let's see, I'll be out of position here. Yeah, let's play it out. Oh, okay, we are betting with this. Betting pair of kings. Yeah, let's keep going. Ace-8. Yeah, we know how to play that now. Two pairs, keep blasting, except at the end. Okay. Gotta call it. Sets kept betting. That's a check. Yeah, we just give that up. Gut shots. I think we have a couple different ways to play that. Let's blast it. Yep. The Jack-9 suited. I think I saw this before. So yeah, it was a bet. Yeah, 10-9 was a bet. Should fold it out now. Let's fold. Okay, this flop isn't too difficult to play. I just have to make sure not to burn money at the end. If with a hand like ace-8. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.